this is Kashiba, and welcome back to Legends of Arceus. So, during the last part, we heard a big bang outside the house, cabin, whatever you want to call it. Pretty sure it's Arceus, but let's go examine that. Also, I'm sorry if my voice is a little off. I think I'm starting to get sick because I know my fiance has been sick for like the past week, and I think I'm finally starting to get sick. Plus, I just woke up. So, alright. Anyway, onward. Oh, voices are gonna be fun to do. Okay. This doesn't look good, Kashiba. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift space-time. The rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Hmm? They are the way the sky has changed. It is ominous, very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of the strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy. It struck the night that Kashiba fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Kashiba? Indeed. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Kashiba has wronged us. Exactly, and besides, do you really think she's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that she is free from guilt? This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee she is who she says? Who here can guarantee she is to be trusted? But that's... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Kashiba supposed to do then? She will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster. But not as a member of the Galaxy team. She remains a suspect unless she can clear her name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Kashiba? Do not attempt to intervene on her behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. This is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains.
You're to be expelled from the village?
Seriously? Orders are orders. Let's go. This way. Wow. To be kicked out of the village because somehow these two events happened at the same time. After all I've done for this village, y'all are just gonna throw me out. Wow. Following Silene to the exit, and then I am doomed to die. Unless I capture Arceus and bring it to Kamado. Then I can live here again. That's how it's gonna go. Exactly. Why do I have to walk so slow? Oh, probably because I don't wanna... look at my inevitable demise. No, you don't have to. I'll just go. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort her from the village and to the Fireland camps. I'll come too.
As will I, naturally.
I'll allow it. I can't believe the boss would do this. You quelled all those nobles' frenzies under his own orders.
Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail.
You must not. You will only cause Kashiba more pain if you are driven out as well for defending her. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan.
Of course, perhaps Adam or Arita might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements.
I bet you could at least start by finding Leon at Grand Tree Arena. Not sure where might be if you want the Diamond Clan. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values.
What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you.
Alright. So I guess we're seeking out Lion? It's been so long. Lion. Trying to think who Lion is. Wasn't that the... I think that was the cowgirl or cowboy person. I mean, I could catch things on the way. Or I could fly there. Wait a minute. Well, I do want this. I do want this. Oh, I can just fly there. Wow. Alright.
You? What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was a disaster. Help? Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Arita in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know that, but there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though she's a caring woman after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui there is a place for you as well. Hard rejection. Alright. Well, I kind of expect everyone to reject me now. But, okay, so I have to travel there myself. I might travel here to make it less of a travel. Okay. Where's the thingy? Oh, this way. Wow. Alright. Imagine, oh my god, what was that dude with the purple hair? What was his name again? I know once I look back into my videos, I'll remember him. But he'd be celebrating this right now. Melly, that's his name. What the hell? Oh, hi, there's an Alpha Stantler here. I am going to have to fight this now. Literally came out of nowhere. Do I fight it or do I just try to catch it? Could try an Ultra Ball. Damn Alpha prick. God, now I have to go all the way over there with how I am now. I might just start from the beginning so I can heal myself. BRB. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you?
I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weirdeer took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Look at little Shinx. It believes in me. Where is it leading me? To Luxio's. Oh? Okay. Bye, little dude. Now what? The only thing I can do is go to the rift. Oh, it's, Volo. I think. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Kashiba. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know, the saying about beggars and choosers. Alright. Wow. I mean, it's something. It's something. Oh. Hi. Shirking your work to come pester me again, even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Cogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No, Mistress, thank you, just Cogita, and this is... Why, Kashiba is the woman of the hour. She's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, but the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. The expanse from inequity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now into the future, while space yawns all encompassingly surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you, the two together, time and space, compromise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, lost one, here is what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Equity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain with it. Perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Mistress Cogita's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. No need to worry about that. If you don't draw too much attention, I imagine you could steal a bit of shut-eye at one of the base camps. What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Kashiba. Trying to think of what that Pokemon sound was. I'm probably gonna be dead wrong in guessing, but I don't think it's a drowsy. I'm thinking it's drowsy, but I don't think it's drowsy. I think it's something else. But let's go find out what Pokemon it is. I don't think it's drowsy. I'm probably Abra. Duh. That was the Pokemon I was thinking. At first, I was like, is it Abra or is it Kadabra? Oh, he's talking. I probably should be voicing. Whoops. And it's got a letter addressed to you, Kashiba. But at first it said, "Ah, little Abra, where did you teleport from?" And it's got a letter addressed to you, Kashiba.
To Kashiba, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. It's from Silene, right? Yes. Good tidings from the letter, then. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seems all's quite quiet for the moment. And so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll just be one of us. Me or her, it's up to you. Though the answer should be obvious. I've gotta choose one of them? Man, but I like both of them. It's tough. Do I like Adamant more, or do I like Arita more? Well, I mean, my game was Pearl, so it's only right if I choose Arita. Of course you'll choose me. I was the one who got you what you needed when you first set out to quell Cleaver. You and I made his bombs together. Just what I would expect of you, Kashiba. You made the right choice. You won't regret it. So then, the leftover later will. Leftover think again. Kashiba trusts me enough to leave the tough job up to me alone. I'll be keeping an eye on the commander so I can let you all know if anything happens. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's 3 greatest lakes to visit first. But yes, we should get moving. I'd rather we talk this road together, but if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. I'll meet you at whichever lake we choose. Alright, Arita, you and Kashiba. Well, you two do what needs doing. So basically, we choose a lake and do what needs doing. So, what lake are we to choose first? So, Lake Verity's in Obsidian Fieldlands. I think Aquity's in, the one where we did Avalug. We can easily look here. So, Obsidian Fieldlands, which we're here now, right? No. We're in the Crimson. Are we in the Obsidian or are we in the Crimson Mirelands? Well, one's in Obsidian Field, wherever we're here now, so. And the other one is Alabaster Icelands. I think Veridity. I think we're in Obsidian, so Veridity would be the obvious one to start with.
So let's get heading towards that. Girl, you haven't left. I thought you said you were going to meet me at whichever lake I choose. Oh, she's just gonna take me to the destination, I guess. Where will you be heading? Might as well. We're already here, right? So it's down that way. I don't know if we're gonna get all 3 lakes done in one video, but I will assure it will at least be one. Watch there be an alpha hiding up here somewhere while I'm grinding for materials. Well, here's one of the lakes. I knew something was hiding here. Oh, it's a Luxray. Bye. Sorry for bombarding. There's Miss Arita. Of course I don't. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Or that's how the old tales go, anyway. I should have saved. Maybe I can save before going inside. That cave. Oh, sorry, it's Volo. That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the arc phone the professor was going on about? What surprises wait within, I wonder? Mistress Kagita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. Made sure to save my progress before going forward, because we don't know what awaits here. Because I want to catch Mesprit. If that's what we're doing is... Oh. More voicing! Yay! The air feels somehow tense in here. Oh, an Alpha Gudra. You and your Pokemon called Hisui's nobles, you can handle any battle, Kashiba. Alright, so we're taking down an Alpha. Got it. Of course, I don't think I have the proper Pokemon for this, because that's a dragon type. Oh boy. And I can catch it if I want to. I hope that is alright. I'm a little scared. Oh my. Yep, it's gonna kill Miss Magius because it's next. Oh, Gardevoir. Aura Sphere. Wait, that might be it. Is there a Hisui and Gudra? I think so. Because I can Aura Sphere it. I'm gonna try and catch it.
Like, is that a possibility? Can I do that? Oh my god, I can. Oh. Well, if you're down to your last Pokemon, I would just hit it. Yes, we're gonna use a lead-in ball. Because I want it. Why would you know Hydro Pump? It knows Iron Tail. I'm gonna use... These aren't very effective moves, so... I'm gonna hit it. That's fine. Because that allows me to throw a ball at it. Mine. Ha! It's curious, but when I watch you and your Pokemon battle, I feel as if there's no obstacle that can't be overcome if people and Pokemon work together. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. Oh my, it can talk. Your emotions, share them with me. I can only imagine how it must feel to speak directly with a Pokemon like that. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. I know that Pokemon spoke with you, yet the words did not reach my ears. It's mysterious, but I suppose when dealing with someone who fell from the sky, it's only natural to encounter mystery. Next, onto the Lake Valor and Lake Equity. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more lake, and then I'm gonna save the last lake for the next video. How the hell do you get out of here? Looks like that worked out well, Kashiba. I must say, you know an awful lot about Hisui, Volo. I suppose a merchant like you sees all sorts of things in their travels.
That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose. I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak.
The same goes for me. Our clan settled at the very spot where our forebears once beheld Almighty Sinnoh. But I still never seen Almighty Sinnoh for myself.
Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kagita's home? Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Ah, Mistress Plume. So the legends told it true. Then the red chain must be real as well.
I beg your pardon, Kagita, ma'am. But what do these Pokemon that represent the mind have to do with this red chain, and why? Exactly should it bind the world?
Your doubts suggest a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is.
What? So does the mind create the world? But isn't it the other way around, or is it?
Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own comprehensible ways. They urge us to think more of ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials, and we will get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound! How confident of successes to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna. Honestly, I'm running out of time, so I think I'm gonna call it a video here and save the last 2 lakes for the next video. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Pokemon. Also follow me on Twitter at Kashiba Gamer Girl and on TikTok at Kashiba-chan. Also, don't be afraid to check out my other channel at Straw Cat Crew on both YouTube and TikTok. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.